Hello, guys. I want to welcome all of you out to our hangout this week, and I want to just give about a minute here to check out some of our technical stuff here, make sure we're okay. And so just give me just 1 minute here. I want to make sure that everything is okay. This webinar tonight is how to create an avalanche of leads with a blog, and it's very significant stuff. It works. And I hope that you get a ton of value from it tonight. So let me just, I need to check my iPhone here to make sure everything is okay. So just 1 second. So anyway, looks like we're okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, so want to welcome everybody out today. Got a bunch of people on today. Now, this is a team hangout, but I've also opened it up to my subscribers who, many of my subscribers are internet marketers, and many of them are seasoned internet marketers. Some of them are brand new. And I want to welcome all of you out today. Internet marketing has made a big difference for our family. Some of you might know my story. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it, but about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I was in a situation where we were in almost poverty, virtual poverty, and we actually also had a garnishment on our checking account, and we had an attorney take every dime that we had out of a checking account because of late medical bills. We actually had to go to my church and ask them for food. I'm a Mormon, and they do a wonderful job taking care of their own when they're in dire need, and our family was. 5 kids. We didn't have enough money to get through the summer, and to make a long story short, I learned how to do internet marketing, and by utilizing the techniques, some of the techniques that I'm going to show you now, as well as some other techniques, I was able to just within about a six-week period, I was able to earn my first $800. Then the month afterwards, so the second month plus 2 weeks, I was able to hit about $1,200. And then my third month, I actually hit $4,300. My income went up from there until about my 11th month. I actually hit about my high so far in my 11th month. It has been about $11,100. So internet marketing works. You just need to know how to do it. And you have to be very consistent in whatever you do. Now, before we go any further here, I just want to welcome out everybody, whether you're a team member or whether you're just looking over the shoulder and wanting to check out the training that I'm going to show you. Absolutely free training. I hope that you get a ton of value from it. Whether you're a part of my primary opportunity or not, that's okay. I hope that you'll be able to, that you will take action and have enough confidence and belief in what I'm going to show you, because these techniques absolutely work. Okay, now, before we get going any further, I just want to welcome out some new team members real quickly, and then we'll get right to the training. So, I just want to welcome out Patrick Lloyd. In fact, I just talked to him earlier today. Congratulations, Patrick, for being on the hangout tonight. William Bloom, Feroci Ali, Josh Scurry, awesome individual. Robert Rasmussen, Steve Wamsley, Norm Derry, all awesome individuals. James Litton, Alan Lubert, Christopher Pass, and let me go on here, another page here. I'm not going to go on forever here, but just these are the most recent team members that have made decisions to make things happen online, and this stuff works, and this is why these people are joining. Tony Abanagro, Christopher Patton, Daniel Exelis, Whitney Williams, Fred Jakes, Abdul Mabeen, Denny Christensen, Dar Christensen, John Garcia, Joe Revivo, few other new team members, Felipe Vasquez, Mike Berry, Marco Terrania, Sam Evans, Marius Evans, Alexander Williams, Mary Camp. So again, welcome out, and congratulations for being a member of our team. You're going to be able to have access to team training like this that that is very difficult to find in any other place. And you know, you could hang your hat with a lot of different affiliates, a lot of different marketers, a lot of different network marketers, for example. But most people are not serious about their business. You know, that's the unfortunate reality of home business. Most people are so used to doing their 9-to-5 job and just to get an hourly paycheck that I don't know what it is, but it's most people, when they start a business, they really don't do it with a business mindset. And so because you're on this webinar tonight, I want to encourage you to take action on everything I'm going to show you tonight, because most leaders just don't do this. Okay. So, and in fact, there's probably going to be some big time heavy hitters out there that are probably going to be a little bit upset with what I'm going to show you today, because these are some secrets. Okay. Some secrets that I've learned, not only through my own trial and error, but from learning from a multitude of different courses on how to market effectively online. So I'm going to go right to my Hangout right now. I realize that some of you are probably getting kind of a crackly reception, and I'm not sure why that is right now, but as soon as I go over to to my slide share, that will end. Just a second. So anyway, let's go ahead and start right now. And so I'm going to go into screen share, entire screen. Okay. I just want to make sure that everything's working out okay. Danny Christensen, Dar Christensen, John Garcia, Joe Revival. I have a little bit of a delay on mine, but anyway, give me just a minute here as I get this started, and we'll get moving right away. Okay. So slideshow from the beginning. Now, guys, what I'm going to show you right now has not only made me a ton of money, but just a second here. But many online marketers that I know that are phenomenally successful. Every one of them that I know has a blog. Okay, it's almost become required minimum. Okay, to succeed online. There's a lot of reasons for that. One of the primary reasons for that is because, as you can imagine, with Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, all the social media, their requirements are going to change from time to time, and they have changed from time to time. Google will change, Yahoo will change. They all will change their requirements for being able to market for free or even market for pay. But your blog is kind of like your home, and you can market with a blog big time. And you have absolute control over a blog when you don't necessarily have absolute control of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and the rest. Now, we do market on YouTube, we market on Facebook, but we also realize that that those different sources could be temporary, where your blog doesn't necessarily have to be temporary. Just a second here. My slide share. Okay, just checking for technical issues. I'll have to apologize, guys. Last week we had some technical issues on our Hangout, and so that's the purpose of today's Hangout, is because I actually had planned on doing this last week, but I don't know what happened, but for some reason we had a problem with my screen share. And when I went to this hangout here, in other words, when I went to my PowerPoint presentation, it didn't click over. And so I'm double checking it right now just to make sure that it's going to click over. I think I'm going to be okay. Give me about 15 seconds here. Oh, there it is. Looks like we're going to be okay here. Just double checking, because last time some of you probably hung on for an hour with no screen share, and it was really important that we do that screen share. So it looks like we're okay. Give me a second. I'm going to turn off my cell phone just because I want to make sure to have some faster internet connection. So your blog is the safest way to market on the internet. Absolutely. And it's your home place. You have control over your blog where you don't necessarily have control over other types of marketing media. Now, just to show you the marketing that I do absolutely works, including blogging. You can see here, these are some screenshots. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of 3 different very successful systems. You can see it there at the top left. I hit number 6 the other day in Empower Network. There's also another system that I do called iPass. A lot of you who are on this webinar right now are part of iPass. Some of you are part of Empower Network. And if you look there below, it shows number 7 in I believe that's in the silver level. So I hit number 7, and that's I believe that's out of about 15. I think it's either 10 or 15,000 people that are a part of iPass, and I hit number 7th in this particular category. And then also, if you look at the top right, this is a leaderboard for a system called Instant Payday Network. A lot of you guys who are on this hangout know about Instant Payday Network. It's been a great system. Now, so you can see here, these are just 3 different months in a row here. And you can see here that the top person is at the top. His name is Jeff Buchanan. And I was 2, 3, 4 here. And the next month I was number 2. The next month I was actually I was number 3 the second month, number 2 the third month in a row. I don't remember which months these were. To be honest with you, but you can see that whatever I do, I end up on the leaderboard, okay? Whatever system that you're using. And by the way, guys, if you're on this hangout tonight, whether you are in iPass or Empower Network or Instant Payday Network, what I'm going to show you right now can apply to any of these systems. And if you're not in any of these systems, that's okay. The stuff that you're going to see tonight, you're going to be able to apply right away in whatever opportunity you're in. You know, maybe you're in a direct sales company or an MLM, or maybe you're a real estate agent and you want to learn how to market with a blog. You can absolutely market your real estate business with a blog. You could do it. So, just so you know that I'm qualified, what I'm going to show you right now, excuse me, is 21 secrets that most bloggers don't even know about, okay? Even a lot of professional bloggers don't know all this stuff. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now is I want to give one person some significant credit here, because about 5 months ago, I traveled all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada, not to gamble because I don't gamble, but because I wanted to go to an event that had a very significant trainer, and his name was Neil Patel. And he's a real young guy. He's probably only about 31 years old, but yet he's a multi-millionaire blogger. This is his primary income, is through a blog. And he indicated to us as we were doing this training, he said that he gets something like 700,000 to 800,000 visitors to his blog every single week. Okay. So it's extremely significant resource that we went to. So I was absolutely floored by what I learned. So what I'm going to show you right now is stuff that I've learned not only for myself, but also from this 2-day extensive and extremely intense training on blogging. So you're going to be getting the gold nuggets right now from what I learned from Neil Patel, as well as stuff that I've learned on my own through trial and error. And so I hope you take notes on this. What I'm going to ask you to do right now is to take this very seriously, because this can make a difference between you making a ton of money on blogging or completely bombing. Okay. So what I'm going to encourage you to do, I'm going to tell you to click out of Facebook or email, turn off your cell phones or put it on silent. Take out a pen and paper and a notebook if you have a notebook, and start writing these notes down right away. I've condensed these down to the bare bones, most important stuff that you really need to know well. Okay, so number one, under 21 secrets, know your customers. Where do they hang out? Okay, now think about it. They're probably hanging out on where? They're hanging out on social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and others. And you need to be aware of that, because if you can somehow get some of the traffic from Facebook and Twitter and have those people go to your blog, not only are they going to comment on your blog and become followers of the content that's on your blog, but you're also going to be able to make sales, because you're going to be able to sell from your blog. Okay, number two, don't be afraid to teach on your blogs. Okay, I believe in the idea that's called ILT to more money. ILT to more money. Invest, learn, and teach. So I invest in my internet marketing education. I buy the products that I need to so I can learn from the top marketers in this field, and then I turn around and teach it. I went down to Vegas, like I said, took a 2-day seminar, and some of that stuff I've been able to turn into teaching moments on my blog and social media, and I've been able to get a ton of leads that way. Okay, number three, create a conversation. Engage people in a conversation on your blog. Now remember, what's a blog? Those of you who are brand new to this, maybe you're my age or older and you've never seen a blog, or maybe don't know what a blog is. Well, what's a blog? A blog is just a web page where people are able to comment on the bottom of the web page, okay? Google loves social engagement on blogs. They love conversations. They love comments, likes, and shares that are on your blog. Now, remember, as you're creating a conversation, use the pronouns you and I a lot, okay? All throughout that post, okay? Just a second. Get a drink of water here. Okay, for example, you probably have less than 3,000 followers on Facebook. This would be an introduction, for example. Do you struggle trying to get good quality targeted followers? I can help you. I've been able to attract 3,000 plus targeted followers on Facebook. Let me show you what I did to attract so many followers. Or you could even say, let me show you how you can also get tons of followers on Facebook. So notice how I've used the word you and I several times throughout this introduction. You want to get those people engaged in a conversation on your blog right away, so that at the end of the blog, they're going to want to comment, okay, and get engaged with your conversation. Now, you're going to want to use headlines, at least 3 or 4 actually headings within your blog. Remember, people are going to read your headings more than anything. Now, you could use the H1, H2, and H3 tags in either WordPress or Kalatu. Both of them are set up for that. But you want to keep in mind these two statistics. Now, these stats come directly from Neil Patel, and one of his areas of expertise is analytics. And so he's researched this out carefully, and approximately 80% of people read the headings and the conclusion. Think about it. When you go to a website, do you read every single word on every single website you go to? No, you're glancing. So, but 20% of those who read the headings will read the rest of the blog. Now, I believe that 3 to 5 headings is a minimum, but there's nothing wrong with having 15 or 20 headings if you have to on a bigger blog post. Now, Neil Patel recommends that when you can, as often as you can, write longer blog posts. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that you have to have all of your blog posts have to be long, but the ones that especially provide real valuable content, you're probably going to want to write a longer blog. And here's some proof here that it works. Most blogs on the first page of Google contain about 21 to 2,500 words. Now, this data here that I have right here, this comes from the website SERP IQ. And you can see here on the left, on the x-axis, on the y-axis, we have average content length. So this is 2,000 words all the way up to about 2,500 words. So you can see here with the longer blog post, they're showing up in the first positions quicker than ones that have lower numbers. Now, there's a lot of different reasons for that. There is one advantage of writing a longer blog post, and the one advantage is that you're going to naturally create a lot of keywords, and you don't necessarily have to do a lot of keyword research if you're doing this, okay? You might want to focus on maybe one or two different keywords, but if you're writing a long post like this, chances are you're going to be using other keywords that other people are going to be able to use, and they'll go right to your blog. So remember, bigger blog posts are more likely to show up in Google. Now, not all of my blog posts are long, but many of them are. Many of them are, especially the ones that I really want to give some real solid competitive content, then I will write a longer blog post. In fact, I created a blog post based around this particular training that I'm giving you right now, and you're going to be able to see it on my blog within the next few days. Okay, use 3 to 5 paragraphs under each heading. Use short paragraphs. Make the format easy to read. So that's the whole idea behind using multiple headings, just a few paragraphs. Somehow make it easy for people to read as they're glancing through your blog post on whatever subject you happen to be writing on. Now, headlines are everything. This has got to be one of the most famous headlines that I remember in all of history. Maybe you remember another one that's just as memorable. But look at this. Truman, remember when he beat Dewey? And look at the heading right there. Dewey defeats Truman. Well, there was an editor who made a major mistake, and this became kind of the laughing stock, and kind of a joke. This kind of a unfortunate mistake, but because of it, this photograph ended up being an extremely popular, memorable photograph. I remember seeing this photograph when I was probably in grade school, I would imagine. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I've seen this thing multiple times. Now, Neil Patel, this comes straight from Neil Patel right here. Headlines using odd numbers or negative words get the best click-through rates. Keep headlines under 65 characters. Aim for 6-word headlines. Use Google results at the bottom of a search for keyword ideas. Now, this is kind of interesting. When we went to this seminar with Neil Patel, he actually gave us about a 2-hour period of time when we broke up into groups and we did some brainstorming on headlines. And he challenged us to keep our headlines to 6 words if possible. And so he's tested this out. And so shorter headlines work much better than longer ones. And also headlines using odd numbers and negative words get the best click-through rates. Make headlines match the content. Okay, make sure that there's not multiple meanings there between the headline and the content itself. Include emotion, power words, interesting phrases like effortless, incredible, tragic, 27 shocking facts, phenomenal, explosive. You got the idea. There's right here is a headline that I got directly from, believe it or not, this comes from a tabloid. Now, guys, I don't mean to offend people who are really into the tabloids, like National Enquirer. Personally, I don't like the tabloids. That's my own opinion, but you got to admit those guys know how to put together headlines, and they know how to put together ads. They're experts at creating ads. If you go through the check line, start paying attention to headlines. So this is a headline that I got from the National Enquirer, believe it or not. But look at how many of these rules this headline is following. Breaking news. I mean, they're already getting your attention right here. They're using color to get your attention. Richard Simmons is frail, weak, and spiritually broken. They're really trying to get at your emotions there. That counts. Former aide reveals tragic bedridden life of depressed fitness guru Richard. So they're using power words. They're using interesting phrases. They're using emotion. All of these are combined. And you know what? It didn't take me long to find this. I found it in National Enquirer in about like 3 minutes. I went to their website, and I got this right off their front page. So, yes, I mean, this stuff works. Now, what I'm going to recommend right now is I'm going to recommend a headline tool. You know, a lot of people have the hardest time with headlines. And I got to go back here for a second. You've got to spend some significant time creating a headline, okay? Because that's what's going to catch people's attention to click. So if you could create compelling headlines like this, then you're going to be able to make some money. Now, I'm going to recommend a tool right here, a headline tool, and it's part of the Kalatu blogging platform. Now, I'm going to show you this right now. Some of you who have WordPress, you'll probably recognize some aspects of the Kalatu blogging platform. So those of you who have Kalatu, watch this carefully. If you don't have Kalatu, then watch this carefully anyway, because it may just give you some ideas on how to write really compelling headlines just by using a headline tool. So let me go here right now. Let's see here. Okay, to get to the headline tool and the Kalatu blogging platform, it's exclusive only to Empower Network, so you have to get it through Empower Network. And incidentally, guys, there's a link on the right-hand side of this page right now, or even at the bottom, somewhere on this page. If you're seeing this in YouTube, you'll have to click a link below the video, and you can actually access a $9 trial to Kalatu. So I would recommend that you click on that at any time, but check this out. Excuse me. So this is what I do. This is only available in Kalatu. So I'm here in the dashboard of Kalatu. Those of you who have used WordPress, you'll recognize this because, or at least this dashboard, because Kalatu uses a WordPress 4.0 platform. But Kalatu is different because it has additional features and plugins that are designed specifically for internet marketers. Remember, WordPress is all-inclusive for every use in the world, every niche in the world. But Kalatu is specific only for internet marketers. And that's why we have a headline tool here. So what you do is, let's just go ahead and create a new post here. I'm going to go over to the left where it says post. Then I'm going to click over here that says add new. I'm going to add new. Now, this is what's really cool about this. Look at this. All I have to do is click on this word right here where it says give me a headline. And I click here where it says give me a headline right here. Give me a headline. And this is our headline tool, okay? So all you have to do is enter a subject, any subject you want. Maybe you're kind of brainstorming ideas, and let's suppose that you have a passion about something. I don't know. Let me think of a passion here for a second. I really love basketball, so let's think about this for a second. Let's see. Let's just say dunking. Okay, how to dunk a ball, or just dunking in general. And let's just click some headlines here. I I don't know whether this work. Maybe this word is going to work. Maybe it won't. But let's just see what happens. All I do is I click on Get Me a Headline or Get My Headline Ideas. Click right here. And step-by-step guide to dunking. Now, if you're a guy that or a girl who really wants to learn how to dunk, wouldn't it be cool to learn a step-by-step guide to dunking? And look, they've kept this pretty short title right here. It qualifies. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to write about this. That's great. So you just click here where it says perfect. I'll write about this. Or maybe you want some other ideas. So you just go down here where it says give me another headline. So click another headline. How to get better at dunking without spending hours studying. Okay, maybe or maybe not. Let's try another one. How to use dunking to create a dream, to create my dream life. Man, can you imagine how many people love Michael Jordan, for example? I mean, they think of him as a dream. Maybe this would catch attention. Anyway, let's try some more. How to save hours a day dunking. I don't know about that one. Step-by-step guide to dunking. 5 shortcuts to dunking like a pro. I might want to read this and just take out the word ing, but 5 shortcuts to dunk like a pro. That would work. Actually, let's just try that. Perfect. I'll try this. So click. Perfect. I'll try this. You see how it puts it right up in the title? Now, what's significant about this is with Kalatu and the WordPress format, this title here, this headline, actually becomes part of the URL, the web address for your blog post. And you remember, Google, and if this is new to you, might want to write this down, but one way that Google will rank you in their search engines high is they have a way of looking at your URL. And if your URL, your web address, has this phrase in it, you're more likely to rank high in their search engines. So let me just try this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and since this is just about headlines here for a second, I could type in anything that I want here. I'm just going to just a second. Just make up some stuff there, but I'm going to go ahead and click publish. Over here on the right, I'm going to click publish as if I were done. I'm not really done. But let me just show you. If I click on view post, you can see what I've started so far. I mean, I don't have very much done on this, but let me just show you. Here's the blog post right here that I've just started with the headline. It shows up right at the top of my blog page that I'm about ready to create. And then look up here in the address bar. There's the title, 5 shortcuts to dunking like a pro. So anyway, you could do this in Kalatu. You could also do this in WordPress, but what you're not able to do in a regular WordPress is you're not able to create from thin air these ready-made headlines, okay? You have to have the Kalatu blogging platform to have access to this plugin for headlines. And it's so important. Your pocketbook depends on these headlines. So it's so important to have good eye-catching headlines. Okay, so let me go ahead and click out of this for a second. Just want to show you something here real quick. I'm actually not going to use this particular post, so I'm gonna just go ahead and trash it. I just wanted to do that as an example. So I go here where it says post, click on post, and then right here, if I want to trash it, I just click on this box and then click trash because I'm not going to use it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my PowerPoint here, and we're going to go ahead and talk about a bunch more tips that are absolutely essential. Okay, so I do recommend using the Kalatu headline tool, and you can click on that anytime you want and access that. Is the $9 trial is what it is. Okay, now how to encourage blog comments. Very important that you somehow engage people so that they start engaging in your stuff. Let me change something here. So how to encourage blog comments. Blogs that are socially engaged are seen highly relevant are seen as highly relevant blogs in Google's eyes. The more comments, the better. Google loves social interaction on blogs. Now, the trick is how do you get these comments if you're brand new? Okay. Now you can do it the hard way and just start posting your blog and hope that people find you on Google. But to tell you the truth, you're probably going to have to, excuse me, you're probably going to have to somehow attract leads or attract, visitors from social engagement. Okay. In other words, from social networks like Facebook. So I'm going to give you a real easy idea right here, a real easy solution that is. Use Facebook, but what I would do is I'm going to recommend right now that you start getting comments on your blog by joining what's called the 21-day blogging challenge in Facebook. It's free, so you may as well utilize it. Okay, now let me show you how this works. It's really cool. I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to snag one of my blogs. Let me see here. And I'm going to show you how this works. This is really, really handy. And the 21-day blogging challenge is designed specifically for the purpose I'm going to show you right now. Let me just find one here. Let's see here, video more. Okay, let's do this one here. How to dominate the internet with video marketing. This is a blog that I made. Oh, I don't know. It's only been a couple of months here. So, but I'm going to go ahead and share this. I may have shared it at one time, but a couple of months has gone by, so I'm safe in sharing it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to Facebook. Now, what I did first, before I do that, I'm going to copy my URL, my address. So just highlight it here and go Control-C, that copies it. Then I'm going to go to Facebook. Now I'm already on the 21-day blogging challenge right here. Okay. And you'll notice right here, if you can't find it, all you have to do is type in 21-day blogging challenge in the search bar right here at the left. Okay. And then you'll click the button there. I'm already on the 21-day blogging challenge, so I don't need to click it again. But anyway, this is the 21-day blogging challenge. It's already started June 1st. And what they do is they recycle this every 21 days. There's huge advantages to this. But what I'm going to show you right now how you can get comments. So what we do is we'll just scroll down here a little bit. Today is day 9. So you want to post on the current day. So this is day 9. So all you need to do is click on comment right below this image. This says day 9 or whatever day we happen to be on. So I'm going to click comment. See what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and paste the URL right there in the comment area. Okay. Then I'm going to hit return. Now let's see what happens here for a second. Okay. Now that image is a little bit small. I might want to change that. If you want to change it, you can actually edit this and you can put in a different picture if you want. There's a camera icon that allows you to do that. And I probably would, but where I don't have a whole lot of time here on this webinar, I'm not going to show you how to re-upload one. Just remember to click on edit and then click on the, see there's a photo right here. You just simply click on that photo and you can actually upload the correct dimension here. But I'm just going to go with this for now. And what's going to happen is that people will see this, this title. And the people in the 21-day blogging challenge, by the way, the reason why these people are important is because these are actually internet marketers who are teaching people how to earn money online, okay? And they're giving valuable content. So you want to make sure to give valuable content. And that's what I just did, how to dominate the internet with video marketing. If you don't know how to do video marketing or some other thing that you're trying to teach, then go on the internet and figure out how to do it. Okay. Create a blog post about it and post it to the 21-day blogging challenge. Now, one thing that I do, in addition to just posting here, I may want to go through some of these posts here and make comments on these guys' posts. Now, one thing I'll do is I'll go through here and like some of these, but then let's suppose that if you find a post that's similar in title to yours, maybe something about video marketing, you might want to just click on their blog and make comments on their blog. So let me just show you for an example. This is just an example. I'm not going to comment on this one because it's not related, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to comment on it because it's not related, but let me just show you what you would do, okay? I clicked on their link in Facebook. I come to their site here, and then I go to the bottom of the blog page, and it looks like they got a lot of stuff here. I go to the bottom of their blog right here. I put in my name, email address, and website, and then I make a comment right here, okay? And I could do that. Now, one thing that I'll do is when I make a comment, I will read through their posts. I'll probably glance through it. If it really catches my attention and it has a lot of good, valuable content, I'll make comments about that in the comment area. And then what I'll do is this is really important. I'm going to compliment this person big time, especially especially if they're providing information that's really helpful to you. I'll comment on their blog right here, and I'll compliment them big time, really lavishly often. And then I'll tell them, I'll say, by the way, I just created a blog post on the same topic that you just wrote about. I really think it'll provide you a lot of value. In addition, your readers may just get a ton of value from the information on this blog post. And then if it's appropriate, I'll go ahead and put my link to that blog post. Now, sometimes I'll just get maybe a comment, and I'll get comments going back and forth and kind of earn their respect before I ask them to check out my blog post. So there's value in doing that. But I noticed with the 21-day blogging challenge, most of those guys are pretty good about commenting on your blog immediately if you ask them. Okay. Now your blog, what URL will be right here where it says website. But if you want, you could actually just go ahead and put it in the comment area right here. They could click on it, and then you could get brand new comments to your blog that way. Now, why do you care about blog comments? You care about blog comments is because the more comments you have on a blog post, the higher that it's going to climb in the Google rankings. Plus, you're also going to have a lot better chance of having your blog post liked and shared all over social media. So you got to get comments on your blog, and the 21-day blogging challenge is the best place to start, okay? Now, that's available exclusively through the Empower Network. You do have to be a member at least of Kalatu. It's a $9 trial over there. You can check it out for 7 days for $9, and then if you decide to keep it, then they charge you $25 a month, and that actually includes hosting. Okay, you don't have to go to a different host and spend $25, $30, $40 a month just for hosting. So this includes the Kalatu blog and the host and the hosting, that is. So anyway, let's go back to my hangout here. Hang on here for a second. Okay, so start the comments going. It's not unusual for me if I spend maybe 10, 15 minutes on the 21-day blogging challenge. I could usually get, let's say 4 or 5 or 6 comments right away immediately. Then I could comment back and forth with that person and get more and more comments, ask them to like and share on social media, and it just goes from there. It's really cool. Okay, next. Always comment back, okay? Be positive. Always comment back. Be positive in your replies, even when people are being negative. Somehow you can turn it around into a positive if you can. Don't delete negative comments. Obviously, unless it's really inappropriate and it doesn't belong there, then you could delete the guy, okay? I mean, if the guy's being rude, or if they're being, not just rude, but, if they're being violent or threatening or any of those stupid things, then I'm not saying keep those, but not everybody is going to be positive, but you could turn that into a positive if it's negative. See, Google doesn't care if the comments are positive or negative. They're going to rank you higher because of the quantity of the comments that are on your blog. Ask questions at the end of the blog post. And then number 3, italicize questions at the end of your blog, and then ask them to comment below, like, and share. Now, guys, if you don't ask, you don't get. Okay, you got to ask those questions at the end and get people engaging on your blog. You could do it, okay? Now, your questions and comments must be in a conversational mode, okay? Use you and I a lot, like I mentioned before. Now, when commenting on other people's blog, this is what Neil Patel says. He says, kill with kindness and put your URL at the bottom of your comments, but only when appropriate, okay? Now, with the 21-day blogging challenge, it's fairly safe. You could go ahead and put your URL at the bottom of most of those comments, okay? But if you're going to other websites that are not related to the 21-day blogging challenge, you may want to get a conversation going first. And my rule of thumb is number 3. Once I've commented back and forth with an individual, asking questions and asking for answers, after the 3rd time, then I'll ask them to check out my blog post, and I tell them, I says, please leave me your comments below. Let me know what you think about this blog post. So now managing your comments is a whole different issue, okay? And it can be a huge pain in the neck unless you have the right tools. Now, WordPress has a comment area, and I'm going to show you that, but I'm also going to show you the differences between regular WordPress, standalone WordPress, and WordPress that's powered by Kalatu, okay? So let me show you this right now. I think it'll make a significant difference for you. Then you can decide, if you want to take advantage of Kalatu by clicking on the link over there on the right. So let me just kind of show you, the challenges that you're going to face as a blogger and how that challenge can be absolutely overcome. Okay, now let me see here. Okay, now I want to show you something. This is my dashboard for just a regular standalone WordPress blog. I've had it for quite a while, and it has other purposes. And I want you to look over here on the right where it says comments. Again, this is a regular WordPress, not Kalatu, just a regular WordPress. It looks like I've got 153 comments. Now, you might say, well, that's awesome, Jack. Well, it kind of is. But you have to remember that on a daily basis, I've got to go through these comments, and I've got to approve them or not approve them. Now, here's a comment right here. And I'm not going to go through every single comment, but let me just preface it by saying this. Most of the comments that I get on this regular standalone blog, like this comment right here that's in some other language, looks like it's in German or something. It's probably not even related to my post. Let me go down here and show you another one. Here's a real good example. This actually, believe it or not, this is a comment with all this, gobbledygook HTML stuff. This is from some kind of a robot that's making comments on my blog. And you know what I have to do on a daily basis? And obviously I got way behind on it, but I have to go through here and decide if they're trash or spam or if I want to approve them. If I want to approve it, then I'll click reply. and I'll reply back to that person. And when when you reply in WordPress, then it does automatically approve it. Okay. Now I do have this feature here in Klaatu, but what a standalone regular WordPress doesn't have is there's no way for you to filter out all of these robot generated comments that are not even related. I usually know when a comment is related because they say something about, about the blog post that I wrote. I don't have time to go through all these, but suffice it to say, these have not gone through any kind of a filtering system to get rid of the junk. And there's 153 of them. And I bet you if I go through these, probably 3/4 of these, 3/4 are going to be junk that could have been filtered out if I had used my Klaatu exclusively. Now, I've had this blog for quite a while, so I'm not going to get rid of it. There's reasons for it. But I'm going to show you the difference here. I'm going to go over to Klaatu and show you how this works. So here's my Klaatu post right here. And you can see here where it says comments here. I've already cleaned it up. It didn't take me much time to do it. That's why you don't see a number here. But I click on comments. We'll do that right now. And you can see that I've been commenting with different people back and forth. The elephant there is actually me. This is a guy that just commented, looks like yesterday or the day before. It's the day before yesterday. Other people that have been commenting. Here's another comment. Here's another comment. And these have all been approved. And if you go through them, here's an example. Let me look at it here, right here. Now look at this. I know that this is related to my blog post because look at the title of my blog post right here. The title is How to Create Clear Intentions for Your Income, Clarity for a Business Success. And look at this comment. It's directly related to it. Outstanding post on setting clear intentions, Jack. These are relevant comments, and all of the junk doesn't show up here. I've never seen junky stuff. Now, from time to time, I'll come across some comment that doesn't belong here, and maybe it's really inappropriate, and I'll delete it. But even if I get a negative comment, if it's an honest comment, then I'll keep it. It's okay. It'll rank me higher. But most of these are actually really positive because they appreciate my stuff. So anyway, that's how easy it is because Klaatu has a filter that gets rid of all of the robot-generated junk and the spam. It's awesome. And I can still, just like regular WordPress, I can approve. I can actually click on a reply, and it will automatically approve that comment and every other comment that comes from that individual. So it replies and comments at the same time. Okay, let me go back to our training here, our main training. So managing comments can be a massive pain in the neck. That's why I use Klaatu more. So from the current slide. Okay, now, what if you don't know what to blog about? Okay, this has got to be one of the biggest challenges. Now, what I'm going to recommend is this. Especially if you're brand new, I've talked about how important blogging is. What I'm going to say right now is there's a couple of different things that you could do. Let's say that you're a real estate agent and you want to blog about, you want to get traffic from different people that are interested in real estate. Well, maybe you want to blog about certain aspects of real estate, like maybe appraisal or getting sales or maybe market trends or whatever. You could blog about whatever your business is, or you could just simply blog about your passion. Let's suppose that you're really into professional basketball and you follow a certain team. I follow the Utah Jazz, and maybe I want to talk about a certain player, and I want to blog about basketball frequently. You know what? Believe it or not, you can make money by blogging about your passion. And all you have to do is at the bottom of that blog post or throughout the blog post, you could drop little comments like, believe it or not, I make money blogging about stuff like Utah Jazz basketball. and I make money with it. If you want to know how to make money by using a blog, click here, and you can make money that way, okay? Or whatever you're trying to sell. So you'll focus on the things that you're more excited about. You're going to be a lot more willing to create blogs about stuff that you're excited about rather than things that you're not excited about. I'm also excited about internet marketing, and so I blog about it all the time. I'm also really excited about sports, and so I blog about sports. So anyway, now what I'm going to recommend is if you're a brand new blogger, I'm going to recommend Klaatu for another reason, and that is because of the automatic way that you can actually have blogs generated for you by just putting in a few teaser words, okay? So let me show you how this works, and it's going to be really slick. Let me show you. And this is not available in any kind of WordPress platform except for Klaatu. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my Klaatu blog, and I'm going to show you how slick this works, okay? Now, what you do is if you're brand new in blogging, and even if you've been blogging for a while, you may want to use this feature anyway for a while. But if you're brand new in blogging, like I was, when I started blogging a few years ago, I didn't know anything about blogging, and I didn't even know what to do, and I was left cold. I mean, I had no guidance at all. But I'm going to show you something right now so that if you are a brand new blogger, you can do exactly what I'm going to show you right now, and you can get a blog post done today, okay? Absolutely today. So you click on the link over there that says Klaatu, you get your $9 trial, go over here to the 21-day blogging challenge, okay? The 21-day blogging challenge. Now, this is part of the Facebook thing, but this is how easy it is. Go to the 21-day blogging challenge, and the first thing that you want to do if you're brand new to using Klaatu is just check out this video that's below. It's a short 5-minute video, shows you exactly how this 21-day blogging challenge plugin works, and it's very simple, okay? I mean, this thing is grandma-proof. It's that easy. So let me just show you how to do this. This is day one. Let's assume this is day one. I'm going to click on Create New Post right here. I'm going to show you how to do this, and it's pretty easy. Now, watch what pops up here. See? Favorite video. So today's template allows you to share your favorite YouTube videos around a common theme. What is the person, place, or thing your videos are about? So let me do this. I'm going to type in, I'm really into sports, so let's do this here. Michael, whoops. How did I do that? Sorry, guys. My screen did something really funny. I didn't even expect that. Okay, we're back here. So I'm really into sports. So watch what I'm going to do here. What is the person, place, or thing? I'm going to write in Michael Jordan. I know he's retired, guys, but bear with me. I really like the way he plays. Michael Jordan. What one adjective describes your videos? So let's say, and we're going to make a video post is what we're doing. I'm going to show you how this works. We're going to use a YouTube video, and we're going to embed it into our blog using a very simple page here. So what is one adjective that describes your videos? Okay, so this is, let's say mind-blowing. They give you some examples below. It's kind of interesting. I chose that. I didn't even see our examples. Blowing. Michael Jordan. You know what I'm going to do? Mind-blowing dunks. Would you like to include an image in this post? Optional. Now, let me show you how easy this is. I'm going to go to Google. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to get a picture from Google. Michael Jordan dunks. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and search that. Actually, we're going to click on images in Google. And you see all kinds of awesome images. See, which one do I want to use? Oh man, that's a nice one. Actually, I kind of, well, that's a Gatorade. I got to be careful about that one. You know, a lot of the pictures you can use, but you really should give credit to the person doing the picture here. And you can give them a link, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with linking back to a person. In fact, Google likes it better. You'll rank higher if you link back to that person. Let's just try one here. See, this is actually, well, let's use this one. This is a pretty good picture. Now, let me show you something. You can actually go right click and save the image, and we could do that. But let me just show you one other thing that you could do. Saving it, well, yeah, let's just save the image, okay? So we'll go save image as. I was going to show you another way, but this is probably easier. So this is NBA Jordan. Let's just say Jordan Dunks. Jordan Dunk. Okay, I'm going to save it to my desktop, so just watch this. Click Save. And there's the image right there on the right. But let me show you how slick this is. We're going to go back to the 21-day blogging challenge. Okay, here's the 21-day blogging challenge again. Would you like to include an image in this post? Optional. And I'm going to click Select Image. Real easy. Select Image. I could either get an image from my media library. And remember this, all of this storage is available as part of the cost of Kalatu for the $9 trial, as well as the month-to-month $25 Kalatu, and it includes hosting and everything and storage. So upload files. I'm going to upload this file, the Jordan Dunk one. So watch this. Look how easy this is. I'm going to go over here to the right. I'm going to get my little image. You see how I'm moving it around over on the right, and I'm just going to slide it and drop it. Let go of your left mouse key, drop it. See how it's loading up here on the right? On the left. Let it load, let it load, let it load. Here it is, Michael Jordan. Set featured image. I'm going to click right here where it says set feature image on the right, bottom right. Click there. Okay. Boom. That easy, guys. Why are you sharing these videos today? What would you like to say to introduce this post? Oh man, this is awesome. You've got to check out these top 10 Michael Jordan dunks. They will blow you away. Anyway, I can say a lot more about it. I don't have time to say a lot about it. But then what we're going to do is I'm going to post a video in here. And again, you're going to want to, if you're getting this video from like, NBA.com or something like that, you're going to want to give credit to them, and that's okay. And even a link is okay to them. Don't be afraid. I said this earlier. Don't be afraid to put links on your page. Yeah, you might lose, one or two people from time to time, but Google is going to rank you a lot higher. And it's a lot more important to get a high ranking than it is to maybe lose a few people. Besides, if you provide good content on your blog all the time, then people are going to keep coming back. They're going to, favorite your blog, and they're going to keep coming back for more and more and more. Okay. So anyway, paste your video. So I'm going to put a video in here. So let's do this right now. And let's just do this. See my Jordan top 10 dunks. Let's try that one. Let's see what happens. There we go. Go right off the bat here. Michael Jordan's top 10 dunks of his career. That's got to be awesome. See, it's a short video. That's all you need. This is a 3-minute video. Don't worry about the big long ones. So I'm going to click on this right here, Michael Jordan. It's probably awesome. So anyway, if you go to the bottom here, not to the bottom, but right underneath where it says share, click share. Now, if it's not shareable, then you're not going to be able to do this, but they're allowing us to share, so it's okay. So I'm going to highlight this video URL, go copy, and now let me go ahead and paste it right into my my Collage 2 post. Paste your first YouTube video here, right here. And this is, what is this called here? Michael Jordan's top 10 dunks of his career. So what is this YouTube video called? Michael Jordan's top 10 dunks. Let's just say that. Would you like to share any comments about this video? This is unbelievable. And I can say a lot more, but I'm not going to take the time right now. And then you can put a second video in here you want, and make comments about it. But then you're going to want to click create post. Now, for now, in order to get this to go green, you actually have to click right in here in one of these fields, because they don't really like blank fields. It doesn't matter which one you click. I'm just going to click in comments. And you see where it says create my post? It just did it for you, okay? And I can say more things about it on the call to action if you want. How does what you shared in this post relate to the product, service, or opportunity you selected in the call to action drop down above? There's a call to action here. You could click here, and these are ready-made calls to actions. If you're a part of the Empower Network system, you can actually make money through their system if you want to utilize their system. Now, you can also just utilize the blog straight out, but I'll tell you, you can earn you can earn at least 70% commission on multiple products that Empower Network sells. So there's an advantage there in being an affiliate of the Empower Network system. So anyway, we can fill this out. You can say something like, believe it or not, I make money creating posts about Michael Jordan and other basketball stars. And if you want to learn how you can make money with a blog, just click here or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You need to have some kind of a call to action. Then I'm going to go ahead and just click create my post right here. Create my post. And look at this. Already, this post has been created for you, okay? You didn't have to know how to fill in all this other stuff. Eventually, you'll learn how to do it. And incidentally, guys, if you get stuck anywhere, and you won't on this 21-day blogging challenge, but if you're creating your blog post from scratch, then just go over here where it says tutorials on the left, and they'll show you how to create a blog post from scratch. But you know what? If you're starting out, I'm going to highly recommend that you just click on the 21-day blogging challenge and go through what I just showed you and create your own, okay, right away, right off the bat. And then what you do is when you're ready to publish, when you're all done, okay, you'll just click publish over here on the right. Now, if you're in the process of doing your blog and you don't want to quite publish it yet, then go ahead and click save draft instead, okay? What that will do is it will allow you to edit it over the next 2 or 3 hours or whenever you're done, or maybe tomorrow, and you can just bring this post back up. And when you're ready to publish it, then click publish. There are advantages of completing your blog first before you publish it. That way you don't confuse the Google spiders that go out to try to rank your blog. You're going to rank higher when you have a completed blog. So I would just save publishing it till you're done. But for today's purposes, I'm going to go ahead and publish this. And you'll see what happens. I just published it. It's saving it and putting it on the internet at the same time. And then let's just go ahead and see what this looks like. Oh, actually, I need to do one other thing. I almost forgot. Well, let's just see what it looks like first. Let's see what it looks like first, and then I'll decide if I want to make an edit. So click View Post, then we'll see what it looks like. I'm not going to spend much time on this because I want to finish my webinar here. So anyway, you can see right here, I've got the blog post started. I've got my main picture, which is up here. Now, guys, this picture is really important, okay? You need to include a picture like this at the top, because when people start sharing this on Facebook and the other social media, this is the picture that's going to show up, and it'll be able to attract their attention. Now, look what I've done here. Michael Jordan's top 10 dunks. And here's this video already. And you can see I put some comments here. I remember I put that comment there, and I said, you've got to check out these top 10 Michael Jordan dunks. I got a little typo there. I could always fix that. This is unbelievable. And I'm not done with this, but if I were finished with this blog, this post, I would add a comment here at the bottom, a question that is. I would italicize the question. Then I would ask people to share it on social media. And I'm not going to hit this because I'm not really done with this post, but they would go ahead and leave a reply here when you start sharing it. And you can share this on the 21-day blogging challenge if you want, and get comments that way. So that's how easy it is to use the 21-day blogging challenge in Kalatu. Okay, so it's just as easy to just go ahead and click on 21-day blogging challenge, click on start the challenge, watch the video, and then fill out the spaces like I showed you. Now, I want to wrap this up now. Whoops, wrong one. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Current slide. Okay. So you don't know what to blog about, man, you gotta utilize that 21-day blogging challenge within Kalatu. It only costs $9. You may as well go ahead and click that link over there on the right. You're going to get a sales video there. You can watch the sales video if you want, but if you want to just skip right past the sales video, you actually have to wait, I think, 5 minutes for a timer to go by. And after 5 minutes, just click, access Kalatu. And you can set up real easily within just minutes your blog in Kalatu for a $9 trial. So check it out, see what you think about it. Blog daily, get money, rinse and repeat. This stuff works. Now you got to be consistent. You can't just try it once and hope that you get 1,000 leads. And it doesn't work that way. You might get a ton of leads one day. But the trick is that you've got to blog on a daily basis. Maybe you take one day a week off, whatever that is. On Sunday is when I take my day off. But you gotta blog daily, and that's the challenge with the 21-day blogging system. That psychologists have said for years that in order to create a new habit, any habit, whatever it is, it takes about 21 days to formulate a great habit. So get in the habit of blogging on a daily basis and take advantage of that 21-day blogging challenge. Now, what I'm gonna tell you to do right now, this is my challenge. Start the 21-day blogging challenge, okay? Watch your email like a hawk daily for more of my tips, my marketing tips, my blogging and marketing tips. I teach about blogging. I also teach about video marketing, and I actually do both of them, and that's where I've earned the majority of my money is through videos and blogging. And I almost always, whenever I create a video, I almost always will put that video on my blog. And then number 3, lead with passion. Whatever you're excited about, it could be a hobby, it doesn't matter. You can make money on your blog by just leading with passion. Whatever you're passionate about, it's okay. You can go ahead and blog about it and earn money. If you just want to use Kalatu straight out the way it is and utilize it to build your own business, that's great. You could do that for the $9 trial. Or if you want to be an affiliate and you want to earn commissions, you can earn up to $3,000 commissions using the Empower Network system, and Kalatu is part of that. Okay, they pay 70% commissions on products from the $25 Kalatu blogging platform all the way up to products that pay as much as a $3,000 commission. So take advantage of Kalatu while you can, while this this trial offer is available. I don't know how long it's going to be available. They may shut it off within days, but right now it is available. So go ahead and click on the 21-day blogging challenge over there on the right or below this video, or wherever you happen to see. It's going to say something like access Kalatu now. So if you don't have a blog, get one, access the $9 Kalatu trial on this page, and start blogging. Okay, it works. 7-day Kalatu trial. You also get 2 months free as an affiliate if you want to become an affiliate and earn 70% commissions all the way up to $3,000 in a single sell. So take advantage of that. You can be an affiliate for 2 months. Now, after that period of time, the Kalatu on a monthly basis, like I said, is $25 a month. The affiliate fee is $19.95, but for the first 2 months, that's waived for you, so you don't have to worry about that little charge. The reason for the $19.95 affiliate fee is that it allows Empower Network to provide 70% commissions, because what it does is that the affiliate fee pays us for their overhead and their computer systems and their technical support, their infrastructure, their all of their overhead. That's what the $19.95 does, and because of that, the magic of that affiliate fee, they're able to pay us 70% commissions. Seldom you're going to find commissions that are more than 40 or 50%, but you're going to be able to take advantage of 70% commissions here. So anyway, go ahead and click the link over there on the right. And guys, watch your email like a hawk, because every week I give more and more training on how to market online. Today was about blogging, one specific aspect of blogging. Now we're going to spend the next week or two, maybe even 3 weeks, giving you more and more training on blogging. And as time goes on, I'm also going to throw in video marketing there and other kinds of marketing, other ways of advertising. But boy, I'll tell you, this blogging stuff is powerful. And you can see that I've reached the top of 3 different systems online, primarily because of blogging and video blogging. So go ahead and click the link, watch your email like a hawk for more training. Sometimes I give short tips and ideas in your email, so you're going to want to whitelist those emails so that they don't end up in the spam folder, okay? So watch out for tips and tricks and ideas on blogging and other kinds of marketing. Also, watch your email like a hawk. For next week's webinar, we will be doing our by the way, guys, we will be doing our webinars on Wednesday. In the last few weeks or so, I've actually been doing our webinars on different days because of my schedule. But it now works out in my schedule through the rest of the summer to go ahead and do these training webinars right on Wednesday. So watch out next week for a new installment of blog marketing, and let's learn one step at a time. But you know what? Don't wait until you learn everything about blogging before you start blogging. You know, my first few blogs were really not that great. You got to start somewhere. Take that leap of faith and start blogging today. Put that blog on the 21-day blogging challenge. Let's get some comments. If I see it on there, I'll comment on it even. So anyway, now what you're going to see is when you click that link over there to access the Kalatu, there's 3 things that I want you to do. Number 1, go ahead and click the link to access Kalatu. Secondly, you're going to see a video with a couple of individuals showing you what the Kalatu is about and how to make money with this system. And there's actually, I believe there's going to be an interview there with different people that are making phenomenal money with Kalatu. So pay attention to that. And then third, either you can watch the entire video sales presentation if you want, or if you just want to click past that, you have to wait 5 minutes for that video to get over with, and then you can just access Kalatu immediately. So click on the Access Kalatu, and then put in your information there, and go ahead and access Kalatu right away. So anyway, want to welcome you guys out to the webinar tonight. Thank you for checking out this training. It's been powerful training. Spent a lot of time and effort and education that has gone into this stuff. It works. So utilize it. Hopefully you've taken good notes. In a few days, I'll send you a link to the transcript to this training, so that you can have you can have access to all of the 21 different points that we talked about, and that will actually be on my blog. So watch my email, and I'll send you a link to the blog post that has all of this information on it, so you can compare your notes with the transcript and the blog that I'm creating right now. So anyway, make it a great day. I hope this was a ton of value for you, and I'll see you next week. Talk to you later. Bye.